The human eye is one of the most valuable and sensitive sense organs. It enables us to see the wonderful world, the colors around us. And closing the eyes, we can identify objects to some extent by the smell, taste, sound they make, or by touch. It is, however, impossible to identify colors while closing the eyes. Thus, of all the sense organs, the human eye is one of the most significant one as it enables us to see the beautiful, colorful world around us. The human eye is like a camera. Its lens system forms an image on a light-sensitive screen called retina. Light enters the eye through a thin membrane called the cornea. It forms the transparent bulge on the front surface of the eyeball and shows in figure. The eyeball is approximately spherical in shape with a diameter of about 2.3 centimeter. Most of the refraction for the light rays entering the eye occurs at the outer surface of the cornea. The crystalline lens merely provides the final adjustment of focal length required to focus objects at different distances on the retina. We find a structure called iris. Behind the cornea, iris is a dark muscular diaphragm that controls the size of the pupil. Now take the live example of an eye where you can see that the internal structure can be seen very easily. And now what we will be going to do, we will be checking out each internal part. The first we can see the ciliary processes that I have marked, and then a stripes structure called ciliary muscles around the first outer ear part. Now if I turn it a little bit left, and then if I check it out, then we can see that the internal portion of the eye, which can be easily observed and seen. Topic that we are going to deal is called cornea. So you can see the options. Let me turn it out 1 second. Yes, there comes cornea. The cornea is the clear front window of the eye that transmits and focuses light into the eye. Okay, so we have to remember this. Out of many of the points, we can see that the definition of iris is also there. The iris is the color part of the eye that helps regulate the amount of light that enters the eye. The pupil is the dark aperture in this iris that determines how much light is let into the eye. And that cornea, if I turn it out, and then we can get the portion of the lens that we through which we see. The lens is the transparent structure inside the eye that focuses light rays onto the retina. So these are one of the most important figures that we get into seeing inside the structure of the eye, and the lens play an important role. So after that, we can see an important part called vitreous humor, and this is just like a jelly shaped type, a ball shaped type, and interior and inside that whole diaphragm. And we have already see that the diaphragm, it looks like a spherical shape. See, it looks like a spherical shape. This is called sclera, and the whole eye has an approximate diameter of 2.3 centimeter. We have already seen. So to turn out sclera and see, and then we get KBL now, which are not needed for our class 10 purposes. So just you can take these portions of the videos for your future studies. And then the another portion comes vitreous humor. So then the most important part comes pupil. So this is the blackish portion where we are showing the whole part of the lens, that blackish type, that's called pupil. Now if I try to show you that small portion of the pupil where it lies in the eyes, then you can easily see that portion that lies in the center of the eye. The retina in the nerve layer that lines the back of the eye senses light and creates impulses that travel through the optic nerve to the brain. The macula is a small area in the retina that contains special light sensitive cells and allows us to see fine details clearly. I can see easily, as it seems that we are doing the dissection of the eye. Now we can see the optic nerve is the nerve that connects the eye to the brain and carries the impulses formed by the retina to the visual cortex of the brain. And if you go to the choroid is a thin vascular layer between the sclera and the retina that supplies blood to the retina and conducts arteries and nerves to the other structure in the eye. Now you can see We have taken out all the parts of the eye, and where you can really observe that how the eye actually looks like from the dissection corner of looking. So this is the first part of our chapter number 11, and today we have discussed only about eye, and next we'll be dealing with all the next properties and next topics that are related to chapter number 11. So thank you.